Hi friends, my name is Balaji. Welcome to Success Learners channel. Today we are going to learn how to create the buttons like this type of buttons, how we are going to create using the Kinter toolkit. So before going to see this coding part, let me tell you guys this how these are positioned. Like see here this button is positioned like 1 comma 0. This is like a matrix format only, like two-dimensional array like rows and columns. So this in the matrix it will start from 0 comma 0, but in this Kinter toolkit this is going to start from 1 comma 0, and the next will be, come on guys, tell me, it is 1 comma 1, and the next it will be 1 comma 2. Like this way it will go, and here the position of the button fourth will be 2 comma 0, and fifth button will be 2 comma 1. In this way this goes on. Try to remember this one. This is going to help us in this coding. And let's go to the coding part here. Let's create a new file here, new Python file. I'm going to name it as a keypad. So we are going to build a keypad. I'm going to give it the name as keypad. So first of all, what we have to do, we have to import the Kinter toolkit. We have to import all the Kinter format. So we are going to, from Kinter, we have to import all the functions present in this Kinter. So I'm going to import all this using this star mark. So basically what we have to do, we have to create an event like keypad. We are going to give keypad event here, keypad equal to capital T comma K. That is the initializing the graphics interface, and then we have to run a main loop here using the event keypad dot main loop. Let's see the output here. So we have to run the keypad here. See here, going to run, and we have to select the keypad here, and then we have to run this. See here, we have got this TK. So the next part will be, we have to name our project like event dot title here, event dot title. So the title name should be keypad. So let's run this one and see how it's going to work. See here, if you see closely, there you can see the keypad named itself. The interface is getting keypad name, and then we have to create a variable called btn. We are creating, first we are going to create a number 1 button. So I am creating button 1, that equals to, we have a keyword here like capital B. It is going to be button. For creating button we have to use this one, and we have to call the event like keypad here, and then what we have to create, means we have to select the font here. Font equals to, I'm going to use Times New Roman here. Times New Roman with 30 size, and the format should be bold. After selecting this format font, and then we have to give the text. So what is this text means? The button should be returned with this text only. So we are going to give the button 1, and then what we have to give, the paddx here. Paddx means, paddx is nothing but the padding element from horizontally. There are two types of padding methods like paddx and padY. Paddx going to pad the elements in horizontally, and padY going to align them in the horizon vertically. So use this one like we are going to take that as 16. So we need to get the keypads in horizontal and vertically, so that's why I'm going giving pad X and pad Y in the same alignment like 16. I am giving the same to pad Y and pad X, so that they will give a rectangular format to our buttons. And then we have to give the position of the button where it should be present. So give the row where it is going to start in the I said that in Kinter toolkits the position starts from 1 comma 0, so row should be 1 and column should be 0 here. Let's run this one and check the output. It's throwing an error like it is throwing an error. Let's see what's the error here. We have to give the text here like FG. We are missing that FG, like FG means foreground. We have to specify the color of the foreground, like let's give it as blue. Let's run this one. Here it should be font. Let's run this one. It is not getting where row comma column. See here this column spelling is wrong, that's why it is giving us it is throwing error. Now it will work. See here it is one button. If you see it clearly, it is the button 1. So we need it more specifically in the format that we should look like it is a button. So we have to create the border width. So border width should be 30. So then it will look like as a button when we are graving the border width. And then let's give BG also background color. So background color should be black. We have to specify them in quotes, like single quotes. We are specifying it with a black color, and then we have to give comma here. Let's see the output here. See here we created a button with border width 30 and background color is black, and the foreground it is with blue color. With blue color it is here. So we need a series of this type buttons, this like buttons. So we are going to copy this button here. I'm going to paste here. We need 9 buttons, right? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then what we have to change here, we have to change it with the variable name button 2, and then we have to change the button number here. Button number should be 2. Likewise, change all the button numbers in sequence, like button number should be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and last one is 9. And coming to here, the variable should be also different. It is 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and 2 and 1. And then we have to specify the positions of this one, unless it will throw an error. See, the first one should be 1 comma 1, and the second one should be 1 comma 1, 0 comma 1 comma, and other should be 2. Let's change all these columns first. 0, 1, 2, 0, 1, 2. So rows will be changing, like last 3 will be 2, and last 3 will be 3 here. 3, 3 and 3, and 2 comma 2 comma 2. So let's run this program and see how it is. Like how I said, we have to change all this one. See here, the first row is 1 comma 0, 1 comma 1, 1 comma 2, and 2 comma 0, 2 comma 1, 2 comma 2. In this way, you can specify in which position the button should be present. It is your wish. Let's run this one and see what's the output here. See here we have the output like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So these all buttons are going to work. So if you want to know how to add the screen to this and how this buttons will be whenever the button is going to press, how the text will be presenting in the screen, let's see the topic in the next video. That's it guys, thank you. If you have any doubts regarding this buttons concept, please let me know in the comment section. Thank you guys.